welcome to Tuner Tips by Todderbert. In front of us, we have the nrgGo. This is a 5,000 milliamp hour, 18 watt power delivery power bank. Currently, you can get it for $12.99 at Amazon. I'll have links below. I got mine on sale for $8.99, and I posted that deal in my community section. A lot of you picked these up, and I'm guessing you're happy because nobody complained. It's a great little power bank. I love it. I'm going to feature it here. But definitely, yeah, if you're looking to pick this up, watch for deals. $8.99 was great. I picked mine up at $8.99 and thought I'd feature it here. So let's check it out. Came in a simple box. There you go. All right. And in the box, we got the power bank, a little card, charging cable. There might have been instructions, but I can't find them. So maybe there weren't instructions. It's pretty simple to use. Let's go ahead and bring this on down. So here's a little card. If you have anything to know, I guess you can go to their site, figure out what to do. If you have any questions. Nice. We have a charging cable, USB to Type-C. Does most everything you need. And we have the power bank, the nrgGo. I love the play on the words there, NRG letters. Awesome. Okay, so let's go over dimensions of the nrgGo 5,000 milliamp hour, 18 watt power delivery monster. Model number, I don't know, it says a model number, I believe, PB5PD. Power bank 5 power delivery. It's pretty smart. Dimension wise, 3 inches in length. We have a width of 1 3/8 of an inch. We have a thickness of 1 inch. So let's do a size comparison. Yeah, I got some cool things to compare it to. Bring this up. So you might see this for sale still under a different label. This is the Power Ad 5,000 milliamp hour Slim 2 or something like that. These were really popular for a while, then they disappeared. I think they're under a different name. Not a great product. I don't know why it sold so well. This is way better. And it's got the same battery type in it. A single battery type. And I'll talk about that. Here is a 21700 flat top. Can you guess it? That's the same kind of battery that's inside here and inside here, as you can see. There you are. And then we have my favorites. I love these little guys. This is the 000mAh twin pack. You get like a black and a white one. These are each 5,000 milliamp hour rated power banks. They're very simple. It's got a micro USB and one USB out. They don't do power delivery, but hey, for our radio needs and small flashlight needs, these are all you really need. These little guys. And we'll talk about these two in conjunction with these. So yeah, pretty cool for size comparators. Just kind of move them all in there so you get an idea for size. There. All right, cool. Okay, so the nrg. Let's talk about features. So I got to zoom it on down because it's fairly small. Compact. It's really cool how they laid it out. They have the battery like right here. Here's your battery. Battery lays like this. And your charging board is across here. Do you see that? Yeah, in the listing they kind of show a picture of that, which is pretty awesome. There you go. Kind of like that. So, all right. Yeah, this is an aluminum body, by the way. I was pretty impressed. Smooth. It's not textured with anything, so that's great. No rubberized coatings. We have plastic end caps, yeah, for durability's sake. On the front, we have the power switch. That's in case it doesn't engage. You can turn it on manually, and of course, you tap it to check your battery status with your 4 blue LEDs. Very standard. And these actually are pretty accurate. 25% for each little light there. Cool. And as you can see, you got a couple ports. We'll talk about those in a second. On the back here, you can see the ratings. There it is. Model number. You can see the input, the output. I'll talk about those. Shared. There's shared. You can do 2 devices at once. Airline approved. Airline symbol there. You can recycle it. Cool. So business end here. We got the USB-C input and output. So on the Type-C jack, if you're charging it, 5 volts, 2 amps in, normal. Or you get a little boost, 9 volts at 1.5 amps, giving you a total of 13.5 watts in. It charges it very quick. Pretty impressed with that. Output is a Qualcomm 3.0 type power delivery, 18 watt. You have your 5 volts, 3 amps, 9 volts, 2 amps, 12 volts at 1.5 amps. So you can charge something very quick. Of course, you'll discharge this power bank very fast because it's only 5,000 milliamp hour. So expect that to go very quick and the efficiency to not be very high, but that's okay if you're in a rush to get something charged quick. Over here, we have the main USB output, USB-A. This is a Qualcomm 3.0 rated port, and it gives you the same as the other one, 5 volts, 3 amps, 9 volts, 2 amps, and 12 volts, 1.5 amps. There is no through charging. I tried it, I plugged in my charger, Type-C port, and I was not able to charge anything out of that port. So no through charging support whatsoever, but that's okay. It's a small bank with a single battery. Did not expect that to be a feature. And yeah, this thing's all about being compact and small. I have a deck of cards here. There we go. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves power banks from nrgGo land. He's Iron Man. Yeah. But anyway, you get the idea. It's small. I mean, that's pretty dinky. And when the battery's in there is that size, you can see how they just did space savings, which is fantastic. All right. So we're going to demo this thing. It's going to be awesome. So I talked about that. Power delivered on this guy. So actually, 2 devices. Stop about that. You can charge 2 devices at once. And it's 18 watts shared. So what's going to happen is that it's going to default probably to 5 volts and give you whatever it can on each port. So 1.5 amps on each at 5 volts. That's typically what happens. It downshifts like that. It can't power deliver and do standard charging and try to balance that load. So it does it by lowering it to 5 volts. So just letting you know offhand, that's what's going to happen. It's okay. If you're charging 2 small radios, perfect. 2 small flashlights, it's the way to go. This is great for us tuner guys. And I'll show you that in action. So yeah, it delivered. Okay, this is interesting. It delivered 2,819 milliamp hours or 14.2 watt hours at 5 volts at 1.5 amp discharge. I was charging an iPad with it. Efficiency is not so spectacular, but I've noticed it's not on most 5,000 milliamp hour banks. This guy, this was a deal or no deal. I reviewed it. This is a 5,000 milliamp hour power bank, and this rated at 2,500 milliamp hours or only 12.47 watt hours. This is like, did not do very well. Other 21700 cells I've reviewed, or may have reviewed or may not have reviewed. There was an Accent style one. If you guys remember that brand, they're gone now, but they had a similar one, and it did 2800 as well as the nrgGo. So I think it's about what you can expect from these 21700 powered power banks. Now, when you move up to a lithium bank, such as this Miati's, you get a bonus because these are more of a lipo pack versus the cell, 21700 cell. Here you got a pack, holds higher density, and this gives you 3,300 milliamp hours or 16.62 watt hours delivered at a 90% efficiency. So you're getting a much higher efficiency, and cost is great. You can get the 2-pack for $15.99 versus the single one for $12.99. But the thing is, you're getting power delivery, 18 watts. Over here, you're not. And this is more compact. And it does 2 devices at once. You don't need both of these power banks to do 2 devices, which is pretty nice. So it's all right there in one little package. I like that. So just want to put that out there. It's good to compare them. So yeah, let's go ahead and do some demoing. Yeah, let's charge some stuff. Rock on. So first thing, let's push it, right? So let's bring this up. I always like to do this if I have a power delivery, power bank, even this little guy. This might seem like not something you'd normally do, but look at this. I got my VC8 Plus. It has 8 18650s in there, and I'm going to charge it with this little guy. Yes, I am. And this will be fun. I got to charge it. Let's see, I got a meter here so you can see the output. So we're going to use a Qualcomm 3.0. It's just similar to the USB Type-C. We're going to plug it in here so you guys can see. It's a Ruidang meter, UM25. You can buy these off eBay. I think they're around like, I don't know, 20 bucks or 18 bucks. Pretty cheap. Nice to have. I like do all my testing with it. And this chart, this 8-bay charger, 18-bay charger, yeah, right. 8-bay charger takes 5 volts, 2 amps in, or 9 volts, 2 amps in. So it takes power delivery. So we're going to plug it in straight in there. And then we're going to watch the power bank I'm going to move this light out of the way there so we can see what the screen's doing here in a second. We're going to watch this start out because it slowly builds up charging here. And you'll notice this. It should steady out at 2 amps at 9 volts. So there'll be no sag on voltage, which is great. And there it is. It hit 2 amps, 9 volts. So right now we're at power delivery mode with this little mini power bank. Rocking away. I love it. For $8.99, whoop, smacking things around. It's powering this charger that is charging 8 18650s, and as you can see, it's still charging there. Just turn that light back on. Yeah, almost ½ amp each, as you can see across all 8 batteries. Yeah, that is pretty impressive. I love doing this little demo. This is a fun one. Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and unplug this charger here, and we're going to go ahead and hook up some more fun stuff. So, all right. Plug that. Let's get my color back. I might bring blue on red. It does not like that. All right, so set that aside. What can I bring in? Well, I have some radios, so I'll bring in a radio, and we'll bring in a flashlight. So, all right, I think I'll just leave it up like this. So we have XH Data D808. This has a 2000 milliamp hour battery in it. You can expect to get 1 full charge probably out of this. If you're charging, say, a radio hour or a PL330, you might get about 3 charges, because these are smaller batteries. This is a BL5C that has a 1000 milliamp hour battery, and you might be able to charge it 3 times with this. So, but today I have the XH Data hooked up, and it's got a D808 in it, and we're going to hook that up to the main port here, just to show you can do 2 devices at once. Then we're going to show you the input and then give you my final thoughts. Okay, so this plugs in here. Should kick right on. There we are. And you can see, I want to bring it up here to the camera. Let me bring my light back in. You can see the battery indicator showing it's taking a charge. Yep, see that? Okay, cool. And now we're going to hook up a flashlight. And the neat thing is, I don't think it matters which one you plug in. Some it does. Most chargers are finicky. You have to plug Type-C in first. Kind of went backwards on this one. So I have a ThruNite TC15 version 3. This has a 18650 in it, and it pulls about 2 amps usually. So it pulls a good strong amount of power off these power banks. So we'll plug it in. And as you can see, it is charging the flashlight along with the radio. So I got 2 devices going. You can see the red light on the flashlight there. And you can see, well, can't quite see that, but you can see the icon showing the radio's charging as well. Wow, that is cool. 2 devices at once. I'd recommend using this little power bank for a smaller radio like the PL330 or Radio Wow R108. It's perfect for that. And then I would recommend it for flashlights smaller, like let's say rechargeable 14500s, or like the Archer Pro. That's a good flashlight by ThruNite. I like that one. Also the little Nightcores, like the Tiki's keychain flashlights, the Nightcore tubes, the Nightcore tips. Yeah, those are great flashlights. And they got small batteries, and it makes sense to have a small battery for that as well. If you're doing your phone, that's fine too. Just make sure you have 1 or 2 of these. Maybe a backup for your phone, because your phone's battery is probably higher capacity than this can deliver. So bring it on down. Okay. So I think I covered everything on it. It's not waterproof, in case somebody wanted to ask that. I do get that once in a while. But the nrgGo 5000 milliamp hour power delivery 18 watt. Is it a buy? Yes, actually, it's not too bad. $12.99. I'd still buy it for $12.99 because it's aluminum, number 1. Number 2, I like the fact, even though it's not as efficient as these flat packs here, these, I do like the fact it runs on a battery like this. These just seem like they're better self-contained, like they get more use than the LiPos packs. That's just me personally. I'm a fan of cylindrical cells, so it depends on what you like. These might be just fine for you. I've done tests on these batteries, and I've gotten 400 cycles on a pack like this, so they do last. So expect longevity out of either one. But yeah, if you can get this on sale for $8.99, pick it up. If it's still $12.99, it's still a buy. I'd say get one. I like the aluminum enclosure, gunmetal Very cool, very masculine. Yeah, I like that. And of course, it's very easy to pocket along with your pocket radio. You can use it to charge a smaller radio yet. I'm trying to look around here. I know I got some smaller radios hanging around that you could recharge. Always something. Yeah, like your little Hongron does. You got this little dude here. It's pretty cool, right? Everybody likes those. Or you could use it to charge your other smaller radios. Man, I got them all over the place. It's my radio bench. Here we go. There's a cool radio. This thing's awesome. Retech STR110. Yeah, this has everything. Even has single sideband on shortwave. It's a little pocket radio as well. And this pairs well with that as well. Definitely works together. So my thoughts are, yay, gets an upvote. Definitely a big like for me. Definitely recommended. Definitely, if it's $12.99 or less, pick it up. And I'll have links below. Support the channel. That'd be awesome. If you enjoyed the video, give a big like. You guys are the best. Yeah, I like to do power bank videos. These are great. Give you guys an idea of what's cool, what's in, what's working, how it works, how well it charges, as you saw by those demos. And yeah, definitely cool. So recommended. 2, if you like power banks, inexpensive, and you want to see more, hit subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of future videos. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the nrgGo. It would be something you'd pick up. I really like the design, like how simple it is, and yeah, it rocks. Cool. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.